that was out there helping him get ready and prepared for Manny Pacquiao, Karim Mayfield out of San Francisco, who's a friend of mine and a friend of the show. He should be on right now. Matter of fact, we do got him on, and let me patch him in. Karim, you there, brother?
I'm here. What's up, bro?
What's up, man? How you doing?
I'm doing well. Just training and maintaining.
All right. Well, hey, let me introduce you first off. Karim Mayfield's out there in Southern California helping out Manny Pacquiao. He was said to have been letting go, but it looks like he's back over there in the camp helping out Manny get prepared for his May 7th fight with Sugar Shane Mosley. Karim, you're with me, myself, Dave Duenas, and Gabriel Montoya here on live right now on Leaving the Ring. So how's everything going about, man? Tell me what happened first, because I heard they gave you the check, and they said, yo, get on the Greyhound.
Something was mentioned about a headbutt, but I never noticed any headbutts, anything like that. But nevertheless, as you see, if you see on the YouTube, on the video that Roach said, I was getting a little physical in there with with Manny, and maybe it was just that I got a little physical, but that's what the styles that they were looking for. So I toned things down and just made sure I wanted to be the look that they was looking for in the camp. So I worked things out. Things worked out so far.
Well, I don't understand that, Karim. I mean, isn't that their job? I mean, if I remember correctly, Freddie Roach always says, "I'll give you guys $1,000 whoever can knock them out."
I thought the same thing, man. But I'm not sure. Maybe it wasn't the style that they wanted me to emulate. Maybe Shane wasn't going to be coming in the way that I had began to attack, so to say.
Oh man, what?
Yeah.
Can you tell us a little bit of what happened? I mean, did you rock him? I mean, I've heard Porter was able to put some pretty good hands on him. Then I hear you were the man that was, kind of pushing him around. I mean, you emulate Shane Mosley pretty well. I memean, you've been with Shane in his training camps and, helped him out with Floyd Mayweather, right? When he was going to get him with Floyd and Margarito?
Well, actually, so to be correct, it was I was helping Shane get ready for Berto. And actually, I helped Margarito get ready for Shane. Maybe it was a little bit too physical, or what the look. It wasn't a look that Shane would be. We believe that be coming May 7th. So, like I said, I had to tone things down a little bit, but I was here to help out the champ. So, I came to do my job.
I don't know. I'm not. You know what, Karim? I'm not getting that. You're here. You got to tone it down. Hey, man, you're hitting me. You're not supposed to be hitting me. I'm supposed to be hitting you, Karim. What's going on here?
Right.
I'm gonna pass it over to my host Gabriel. Maybe he could. I don't know. Maybe he can understand a little bit more of why they would tell you to tone it down a little bit when you're there to possibly get him in the best shape of his life to take out a guy that's never been knocked out in his career. Yeah,
well, I don't want to say tone it down as if I was giving him way too much or something like that. But, Roach had it said in the interview that I mentioned I was getting physical with him, whatever that may mean. But, obviously, I guess I needed to be doing more punching opposed to doing more aggressive wrestling, or I'm not sure whatever you may call it. But nevertheless, the style that they, I definitely can adapt. My style changes from time to time, and I guess that day it was a different style at that time, and that wasn't the style that they were looking for, because I've already sparred them at least 6 or 7 days before that, and then, like I said, that day, maybe I believe I stepped up my style a little different, and I wasn't feeling that style. But then rumors that came that they were getting rid of me at the camp, but it's not true. I'm still in camp. Just speculation.
Yeah. That's actually, there was another kid, and I can't remember his name. This was probably 3 or 4 camps back. It wasn't for the Hatton fight because it would have been appropriate. I think it was for maybe the Cotto fight or the fight before that, before Hatton. And they had the same problem, was that there was a lot of holding. They were worried about headbutts. And so they let the kid go because he wasn't giving him, I think it was for the De La Hoya fight. They weren't quite giving him the look that they wanted. And maybe that was the problem, is that one of the reports I heard, no disrespect to you, Karim, was that there was a little bit too much holding, a little bit too much inside kind of wrestling work, and they were worried about a head clash and putting a fight of this magnitude at danger. So I think that
definitely,
that
that's understood, and that's why I actually have toned it down, because I do believe that was the case. But I'm not a holder or a grabber or anything in that nature. But I can get physical in there, and like I said, with a fight of that magnitude, you do have to be careful of headbutts and things of that sort. But nevertheless, I don't recall any headbutts happening, and if so, I was never warned by any. But like I said, it was possible that it could have been something could have been caused if something had happened. We would definitely wouldn't want to fight from a sparring partner colliding heads. But nevertheless, I guess I just opposed to coming in a different way. I just sort of adapted my style to, for the most part, what they were looking for. But I don't want people thinking that, I stepped my style, so that made me become a sparring partner where I was getting beat up on. I'm still doing my thing out here, you know what I mean? I'm never going to be a punching bag at all. I would rather leave camp than be a punching bag, just to let people know that.
So how is it going with Manny? I mean, have you heard him? Has he hurt you in the ring? How do you feel competitively wise are you doing with him?
Competitively wise, the camp had started with just a few rounds, but we stepped up the competition levels. He definitely stepped his up. He started punching harder and throwing faster punches, and I say more variety of punches. But I have actually had to step mine up too. So I began to do the same thing. As he stepped up, I started stepping my competition levels up. And you're either going to be getting good work, or you're going to be getting beat up. And I definitely didn't come out here to get beat up. So I started stepping my levels up and punching harder as well as he started doing. But, that's the way that we actually been feeding off each other, because, like I said, he stepped his up and I got to step mine up, which makes him step his up again. So I know I've definitely been an asset to the camp and pretty much the look that they're looking for. And to answer your other question, any punches hurt to me. And my son that's 2 years old may throw a punch, and I don't like to get hit regardless. So all
if he hits anything like
they hurt to me for the most part, but he definitely has superior power and elite power. Don't get me wrong, but I don't like to get hit at all. So all punches hurt to me, and I'm sure I've hit him with some nice ones too.
Yeah, but if your 2-year-old hits anything the way you hit, has any punch like the way his dad has a punch, those gotta hurt. I mean, because you got a right hand of your own that like I said, you know what, listeners, if you hadn't had a chance to check out Karim, you almost mirror Shane Mosley in a lot of ways with that right hand. It's not one of those straight down the right crosses. It's those sneaky ones that go over the top of the glove.
Yeah, a friend of mine named Ali, he called it the gorilla right hand. He comes over like a gorilla. Hey, Roland.
I think that'd be the right
gorilla, because it does.
Right hand. Yeah.
and it has a weird timing on it. That's another thing. And anything is in its way, it moves. So it's funny because, like I said, it has a weird timing. It's an off-rhythm timing. So a lot of people think that you actually see it, and you're like, how the hell did that just land? Which a lot of opponents that I fought told me, like, I seen it, but I don't know how it landed. Like, so that it comes with a lot of velocity, and it's coming with gravity. But that was a natural innate punch that I possessed since a youngster. So it's nothing that nobody has taught me, and I just seem to continue to possess that, and that was the look that they was looking for, that Sugar Shane throws, just so they can try to get out of the way of that or what have you.
Yeah, because I've seen you numerous times. I'm sorry, Gabe. Let me just say this. I've seen you numerous times, and that punch alone, you would think that it's gonna land with the not the knuckles but the fingers, like the fingertip end. It almost looks like a palm shot, like if you're gonna hit the guy with your palm.
Yeah.
But your knuckles actually land, and that's why it's such a hard punch. And I've only seen you and Shane kind of throw that punch, where you guys lean forward in and then throw it over the top, It's a beautiful shot. And for them to pick you, when I found out that they got you, I was like, oh, okay, they really wanted to study Shane.
Right.
They're the only guy that really kind of mimicked him. Go ahead, Gabriel.
Right, and actually, they you see Sean Porter, he definitely does his thing in there, and he's not more so of he's throwing more so punches, but I'm more physical. I get in there, I'll throw you around, I'll punch while I'm throwing, and it's not no John Ruiz type stuff where I'm hitting and grabbing. My fights has always been explosive and definitely exciting. I definitely know that I have good sportsmanship and I'm a fan pleaser just by nature. But nevertheless, I'm not like a hit hold and where it's not boring, no sloppy stuff. I don't want people thinking, oh, it's some sloppy stuff. And I've never got any type of points or anything from holding in my fight. So, like I said, it's definitely they're explosive, but I'm more of the I can get in there and grind it out with you right there, which is what I'm sure Shane's going to be giving that same look. So, like I said, I definitely think I was a good asset to the camp.
Absolutely.
You would actually think that they would want somebody that holds a little bit because Shane seems to throw that right hand. He doesn't have a strong jab. He throws that right hand, and then he grabs you. And he does a lot of holding. It would seem to be, but I've watched a lot of Manny sparring over the years, and it seems to me that in general they don't like somebody that likes to hold him or bully him to the ropes.
Right.
I've seen a lot of times where he'll tie up and the guy will move him to the ropes, and then they'll yell break, and they'll move back out the center ring where Manny's fine, and then they'll kind of start all over again. Well, my question to you, though, is, remember last camp on 24/7, everybody would talk about how Manny was distracted and he's a congressman now and he's not in a great shape, and that was the big storyline. For you, what is the big storyline for this one in terms of Manny's camp? How do you think he is? Is he focused? Is he in great shape? What is your assessment of him?
Well, my assessment of it is that, for a person to be able to go 10 to 12 rounds with different sparring partners, you definitely have to be in good shape, and it's been times where I would think that, like, damn, okay, he just went already 8 rounds hard, I'm looking to see some fatigue out of this guy, then, you'll see him just kind of maybe doing his little thing with the defense, whatever, then he come back with these hard explosives, I'm like, damn, he's not fatiguing, you know what I mean? So, and come fight night, he seems to always step it up a little bit more, so to the story of this camp, I would say it would be he wants to prove that he's still hungry. I mean, I don't know if about financially wise he can use the word hungry, but hungry as he's already a legend. But for sealing his name and putting it in the books, I definitely think he's still hungry to show the fans and to please his fans and get the best fights out there. So as I've seen, he's been working with Roach and. They've, for the most part, I've been to a few champion camps so far, and he seemed like he's been following by the guidelines.
Because you've had a chance to work with both fighters, from Shane Mosley, and now you're with Manny Pacquiao. Let me ask you this, man, and hopefully you can answer me this question. Who hits harder, brother?
I would say, Manny. I would say Mosley actually hits with a one-punch bat harder, like he's batting, but Manny can throw 5 all hard punches. So I don't know. I don't know how would you judge that. I think honestly, he's Mosley is like the one swing guy. He does have that one hit knockout power, and as you've seen that what Pacquiao did with Haddon, he has that too. But I see with Pacquiao, he actually can throw all 5 of those punches hard, and I don't see Mosley possessing that. He'll have like the 1-2 and then left hard hook, but other than that, it's not like bam, 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 and punches in bunches. That's all solid punches. So I don't know how would you judge that, but like I said, I think he throws more punches in bunches hard, and that's something that's hard to do.
Absolutely, brother. Well, Karim, man, I want to thank you again for taking the time. Well, before I even let you go, hey,
who's your pick?
A fight schedule? Yeah, who's your pick, and do you have a fight schedule coming up?
Well, I see my pick. I've been to both camps, man, and I've seen the way that Pacquiao works, and I just see honestly, I see Manny's footwork winning the whole fight because of his feet work. I see him winning the whole fight, in and out. I call him a jumping bean because he's like jump, bing, 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 bing. You know what I mean? But I swear, it actually looks like it reminds me of some type of character on some type of freaking cartoon. The way he bounces in and out, turns. By the time you turn, he's turning the other way while punching at a different angle. and it's a lot to keep up with. But like I said, it put out the best in me for sure.
Yeah, definitely, brother. Well, hey, man, keep us in touch and let us know what's going on with your career. I hope you finish your helping out Manny Pacquiao out there in Southern California, and can't wait to see you get back in the ring, brother.
Cool, appreciate it, bro. Take care. Thanks for the interview.
Okay, man, you take